started thinking that I know the meaning of feeling like you're losing your game. I get it twisted, but I can't help believing that if things were right, I wouldn't complain.
So my name is Uyen Mai, and I own Sarah's Coffee House downtown Hartford. About 3 years ago, I graduated Penn State University. I grew up in Pennsylvania the second half of my life. And after graduation, I wanted to do something that was globally oriented as well as community-based. And so after not finding a job for about a month or so, I decided to backpack through Vietnam to kind of reconnect with my culture. So I went back there, visited relatives, backpacked for about 3 months period. And coming back to the US, I started to do an internship for a nonprofit called JMJ Group Foundation. And through that 3 months of internship, I took a trip to Haiti. So when I was in Haiti, what I discovered that I never knew before, even where I'm from, Vietnam, is that there was a black market going on with the Haitian coffee and the small, specifically the small coffee farmers in Haiti. And when I'm talking about small, I'm talking about your 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres farmers. So coffee works in that those small farmers bring their coffee to the large plantation, large estate to get it processed. And the 100,000 acres coffee farmers give them very little for those coffee to be processed and sold to bigger companies. And the fair trade system is a great system. However, there is a loophole that the small farmers are not really benefiting from it. It's only the larger farmers and the larger corporations, coffee processing corporations, that are benefiting from it. So when I saw that these small families from these farmers are still starving and they're still having such a hard time, we've decided to, our company, our coffee company, decided to help them and to use the direct trade method, meaning go there and source it directly from them and paying them a fair price rather than waiting for the next step as in approach the bigger farms for the coffee. So that's why, as a benefit corporation, we decided to go with direct trade instead of fair trade coffee. So some of the challenges that I have had to face with throughout this whole process is not about knowing what to do, but about knowing how to do them and the people and the contacts and the network to be able to reach out and get information from. So I think having relationships and having genuine goals and passion, people can see through that in networking and reaching out and not be afraid to ask for help. That was one thing that I was very shy of, that's asking for help, because I have always done everything on my own. So by reaching out to people, it was one of the greatest things that I could have done for the business. I have to let go of the fact that it's not about me asking for help, but it's asking for help from the farmers, from the community that we're trying to help, and representing them and reaching out to people and kind of delivering that message. So I become more so of a messenger than the actual person that's asking for help. So that's tremendously helped me and guide me through this whole process. I see Hartford with a lot of positive notes and positive vibes, and it's the city that we can grow with, and within the next 2 years there are great things coming to Hartford, so that's why Hartford was chosen. We've had an overwhelming support from young professionals, a lot of attorneys and doctors, and just everyone working from the city, as well as the residents. Believe it or not, my busiest days are Sundays and Saturdays and Sundays. So it kind of made me felt like opening for long hours on the weekend was very worth it, because we have such great support from the residents as well as the commuters and the community around.